Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Season Starcraft English commentary. Let's continue on with Group D of round of 16. This is ASL S19. We will have Hero versus Mini. In the second set, very nice, exciting PvZ. We've had not enough PvZ already, right? Because we've not had PvZ at all since yesterday. So we're gonna be having another jaw-dropping, teeth-shattering, face-slapping TvZ here that might go down to the wire, just like the game between Rain and Action that we witnessed yesterday. So let's see, these girls, these legions of short-skirted, four-legged animals are sitting very obnoxiously in front of all of us, and that guy is European. Hero and Mini on Metropolis, corresponding position from these players. Hero is going to be located at the bottom right in red, and Mini is going to be located at the top right in blue. All is for the taking here. How are these players performing these days? But first, let me just quickly show you the map photo. This is what the map looks like. And in terms of map stats for Protoss players, here are the performances in the last, I don't know, several years across all different tournaments. So as you can see, Metropolis is 48.2% for Zerg. So it's not bad, but it's definitely not balanced. So that's what we have. Anyways, what else can I tell you about these situations? I guess I'll just put these map photo away, but I'm just gonna show you the player card. So first, this is going to be Hero. That's right. His name is Jo Yu Jang. 1990. He's among the younger players. I think he used to be called Baby as well. I think his other nickname is Baby, not the other Baby, but he's also a little bit kind of babyish in his face. Height 178 centimeters. I don't put weight because that information changes a lot. Casper team used to be teammate, JSA University now, and he's been in many rounds of ASL, but he's not won a lot. And to prove that, I think one of you have pointed out how nicely decorated this player is, but without an official title. Here is the accomplishments of the players. As you can see, Hero has been in 14 round of 24, 14 round of 16, 11th quarterfinals, 7 semifinals. He's been in 7 semifinals, and he's been in 2 finals, but he's not won any. So that's a bit sad here. And as for Mini, do we have time for Mini? I guess we might have some time. Let's try to make it quick here. So first of all, do I have his player photo? Mini is what I like to call the master of chaos. This is him. About to engage in some Zealot versus Zerling micro across the map. And in terms of his player card, let me just quickly show you as the battle is raging on. I think Mini should be having no problem here because he's so good with his micro. It's his play card. Byun Hyun Jae is his name. He's very strange last name for Korean people. Usually it's Lee, right? Lee and what else? Yeah, basically just Lee. We don't have any other names in Korea. And his alias is sometimes Musapa. I think that is his client name as well. 1994. He's very young, respectively speaking. 178 centimeters tall. And his Casper team used to be SDXO, one of the soul of SDXO. He was very strong also in the old days. I don't think he's belonging to any universities, but I could be wrong. He's got a sizable amount of followers on various social media, and he's been in 16 round of 24, and he's won 1 time. He is an ASL champion. That's right. Very good. I don't recall how he performed in season 12, but I just remember he won. Anyways, Zealot attacking against a hatchery. This is a nice way to trade. I think this is a lot better than what Rain has tried to accomplish yesterday, where he went for 4 Zealot attacking a hatchery. You are sure to get it destroyed, but the risk is not worth the reward because you are sure to lose your expansion as well. But now I think these Zealot's going to be hiding in the corner. Let's see, there's going to be Hydro Dance. Of course, Hero is going to try to go for the Unnoble build here. Very good for Mini to delay the cannon as much as possible and wait to get the Forge. Of course, started with the upgrades and as well as go for fast target. I would be not surprised if he doesn't actually go for any kind of cannon in front of him. He goes for it anyways. I think he can just wait even a bit further, man. Especially in these high-level games, these players are actually so closely matched that if you can skip a single step, it would just help you immensely in the mid and late game. Anyways, Hydra is going to be incoming, so let us take this time to see what is the elo scores of these players. So here are the elo scores and the performance per matchup. So Mini is only 1242. He's really sucky these days. And his performance is bad all round, like 46%, 44% against all matchup, not very good. And Hero is strongest against Protoss, 56%. So I'd like to see Snow versus Hero in the in one of the winners matches. So that would be very nice to watch. Anyways, some Zealots start to move across the map because there's already two Zealots on the other side. So Hero's gotta have to kind of make a decision. He needs to actually need to reveal his Hydras. There it is. He reveals the Hydras. And that is gonna allow Mini to actually not make a cannon in his main base and would go for the cannon at the expansion. Very good for the Zerglings to pull back and not waste any time at all. But now 5 Zealots have started to arrive. The Zealots need to pull back and wait for the 5 Zealots to reinforce. They get surround. The first Hydra is gonna get targeted upon. That Hydras is being protected by the Zerglings. So very good for the Hydras to all get protected. Can he actually get any Hydras at all? I don't think so. He's gonna try to get the drones. He gets 1 drone, he gets 2 drones. But that's gonna be the end of this. So these Hydras are gonna be ready to go for the attack. But the number of drone on Hero's base is not so good, but we have 3 cannons up already, and the Overlord died. Keep that in mind. This attack by the Zealot is buying not only information, but it actually allows for visibility on the field, because now no more Overlord can spot any kind of Dark Templar moving out. He can actually switch to Dark Templar right now, and the Templar on. He's gonna be going for Reavers. This is an interesting take here. I don't really believe Reavers is the right choice. I'm sorry, I missed that Robo, but he will be going for Reavers. And this is a very eclectic choice. He's going to start to attack against the gateway. Maybe 3 cannons is enough. I'm not so sure the observers, excuse me, the course is attacking the overlords. And the gateway is falling very fast. The cannons are not up on time. We need to get the Reavers right now. The Force is not yet finished the upgrade. I think it canceled the upgrade as well, so that's not bad. Anyways, one of the Hydras is going to fall back. Zealot's trying to come out to take some shots. Looks like another Zealot arrived at the 3rd base, and there's only 1 drone, so the damage is actually not very high. The cannons are not complete, and I think Hero is losing an opportunity to attack head-on before the cannon completes, as well as the Reavers are not yet done. Zealot is going to try to attack against these Hydras on the high ground. They're going to try to surround here. 1 Hydra is very close to dying. And Overlord's going to get sniped. It looks like Hero is being very clumsy. I'm very surprised that this is happening. So Mini might be just having a nice win here, and we will have Mini versus Snow in the winner set, which is not really ideal, but it's going to ensure that we will have a Protoss representation very early on. And we'll ensure that the loser set and the winner set, the loser set and the final set will all have Protoss representation. But anyways, we're going to be having a Reaver drop. And does Hero know about this tech at all? Does he know that there's no Templar Archive? Does he know that? He need to suspect it. Anyways, he need to switch into Mutas if he's, on it. But we're going to be having Reavers against drones. And some Zerglings, of course, to actually do this. And Hydras need to pull back. Right now, Hero's not responding. He's sending some of his Hydras away, and that's going to open up the door for the Corsairs to attack. It looks like there's going to be 3 Corsairs total. It looks like the Reaver's almost getting ready to come in. He comes in right now. There's nothing. The drones are forced to run away. He's going to attack. He gets maybe 1 drone, and that's it. Maybe that's a dud. But before that, so many Corsairs are falling, and good micro. Mini's APM is ridiculously high for a Protoss player, 490. He's going to land some shot, and good for the Hydras to actually target the shuttle. The shuttle's going to try to go in the main. The shuttle escape. The shuttle actually has vision advantage because there is no observers. But now looks like that Reaver is going to fall, and the course is going to try to attack some Overlord. He even gets more forces with the Zealot. But now what about the next move? Because the shuttle died. I think shuttle with speed should be coming up soon. There's some upgrades on the core. I don't know what exactly this is, but this is a very old build. When was the last time we see Reavers and Corsairs in PvZ? I think long time ago. Very long ago. I don't recall it at all, man. But anyhow, it's good that we have this game underway, and there's gonna be the next attack coming out. I think Shuttle with Speed should be completed now. If it's not completed, it will be terrible disaster for Mini. But Hero is keeping up with the economic power. Keep that in mind. He is, he's not dying. He's got a healthy economy, not so much behind, but Shuttle with Speed will stay with Mini forever. That is something that we need to keep in mind. What are we seeing now? Alright, there's going to be some nice attacks with the Reavers, and it's able to attack and kill off a lot of forces here. What are we seeing? We are going to be seeing the Shadow doing some good shot, but at the last minute, he needs to decide what is going to be the best way to get out of this area. Right, he's doing a lot of good attacks. Sorry, guys. I have to update some stuff on my YouTube channel at the same time, so I apologize if you are not seeing a lot of good reaction casting from me, but we shall see. Looks like the Reaver is doing a lot of damage, attacking the drones, attacking the eggs, and courses coming from that. This is an ingenious build. This build, we don't really see it a lot in modern PvZ, but I'm very glad we have it today, and it's showing that it can be used to great effect. Some pylons gonna start to come up as well. So the game will transition slightly into mid-game scenario, but he needs to have the Templars ready. But I really love the fact that the Shuttle with speed will stay with Mini forever, and on Metropolis, this map is perfect for drops. He will go for some attacks with like zero reaction whatsoever. The Scourge is attacking the Shuttle, which is a dead mistake. Need to go for the Corsairs. Because the Corsairs are a little bit further forward and more attack in the main base. I mean, he's complete torturing here for Mini against Hero. He gets a couple of drones, but he will pick up and he will go to his expansion once again. There's a single Hydras. Need to go for Hydras. He will try to go for some good shots. He will land one good more shot, and that is possibly going to be a dud, and he will need to escape. Now, the Hydras are actually not attacking anything of value. Mini ahead by about 30 supply. He's got a ridiculously high APM. Look at his APM, 480. This is like, I think this is a mark of a champion. I think Snow and Hero, Snow and Mini today both exhibit good signs of champions material, but it's especially Mini that is more remarkable because he's playing in a matchup that is known to be a weak matchup in the history of ASL. PvZ has never been a strong matchup in the history of ASL, but he's showing to us that it's amazing 23 kill Reavers. And Hero is supply block. What is he doing with his group of Hydras? They will die very quickly. Oh my god, that's a dud? That is a half shot or something. Where are those Hydras moving? They're moving towards this other side. And the Reaver is still alive. He will take one more shot. The Shadow is very close to dying. He will take one last good shot, but he will pick himself up and try to go home. And these units cannot attack the Shadows. It's gonna escape. The Shadow is very close to dying, and the Shadow died. The Shadow died, but Mini is still ahead by a good 40 to 45 supply. He keeps on streaming forces across, but keep in mind, Mini has not yet expanding. I think Hero was trying to come out there to snipe an expansion, but there was no expansion around this area of the map. I think he can start to come out, and the Corsairs need to kind of be a little bit more careful. Now the next attack from Mini is looking very strong. He's got 1,000 minerals, got so much minerals. And he doesn't have enough gas because the Reavers are also very gas intensive. But there's going to be an attempt by Mini to take a third base. Looks like Hero is there first. So this probe and the pylon will fall. But the Zealot attack with the Reavers reinforcement will be a big thing here. The Reavers going to get targeted upon. The Shadows get targeted upon, but not before that. The Reavers deal ridiculous amount of damages. And the Sunken need to target the Reaver. He kills the Sunken right away. Yes or no? He's almost about to kill the Sunken. The Shadow's going to be very careful. One Corsair died, but he's going to kill so many Hydras in the process here. The hatchery is very close to falling. The hatchery has fallen, and Hero will be simply supply block. I think after this, with the Corsairs killing the Overlords as well. But what is Hero's plan? He's gonna try to go for the counter, but losing 3 hatcheries is insane. But we will have mutualist reinforcements, but the Corsairs are still doing good damage, and looks like the Reaver shots are just freaking goddamn insanely strong here. Zealots, cornering the Hydras, and now those 2 Corsairs. The Reaver's gonna try to target the units as well. The Corsairs taking care of the Muches, perfect counter for every unit. But now the number of Muches is getting very high. The Reaver needs to take some good shots. Gonna try to snipe the Evolution Chamber. He gets the Chamber. Not even the Reaver could do a shot against Hydras. The Evolution Chamber has fallen, and now Mini can retreat. He's ahead by about 50 supply now. He goes up in a new base, but 3 hatches getting destroyed for Hero is not a good thing to have. He's going to be running out of production capabilities. His only chance to attack now is from the air, but there's just enough Corsairs everywhere. The Corsairs have the +1. Of course, the Muches have the +1 Carapace, but it's not enough. Dragoons attacking randomly against Hydras is good enough because Mini just has too much forces. He's got too many things. He's got too many units. Dragoons can just A-move. There's nothing to do except just to A-move into the Hydras. Hydras is going to try to run around, but Mini will have another base up. Mini complete dominance here. 460 APM versus Hero 340. He even sends a probe out to maybe to go for a bad manner. I'm not so sure what is the plan of this probe. He's actually intentionally controlling the probe. He might plant something in the middle of the battle. The probe goes through. He's getting ready to plant something. It's gonna be bad manner. No, it's gonna be GT before that. If you enjoyed this, feel free to buy me a couple of things. It's going to be in the video description. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.